And what's up, guys? What is going on? So what are we doing today? So today I got this little package on the mail. Let me show you guys what it is. A while back I ordered a license plate frame for the new plates. This is what it looks like. It's all pure carbon fiber, no fake shit. There you go. So I'm gonna go take it to my friend, and she's gonna lay down some decals in the bottom and one on the top as well to make it custom. And what is up, guys? What is going on? What are we doing today? So today it's a bittersweet day. The M3 is going away for a few days. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be out permanently. It's just gonna go get a lot of the little things that are wrong with it fixed. You know what? Actually, let me show you what's wrong with it. So let's start with the hood. Under the hood, actually. All right. Excuse the dustiness. I haven't washed it because I knew this was coming. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'll wash it off once it's done with the fixes. And I'll talk about all the little performance things that are done to this thing in the upcoming videos. But first, I had the car for 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years next month, and there are things that are wrong with this car that I haven't done, that I just been putting off, but I'm finally got around to do. So, as you can see, let me see. Yeah, you guys can see. The valve cover gasket is leaking. Like, you see that? Like, it's super bad. Like, you can see, like, it's oily. There you go, it's oily. Only this one's leaking. The one on this side, it's not leaking, but since we are doing one, might as well get both of them done. That's this. I have not done the spark plugs on the car since I got it, and I don't know when was the last time the last owner did them. So we're getting new spark plugs as well. What else are we doing on the engine bay? I think that's it on the engine bay. But besides that, my tranny is leaking actually. So the E92 M3s have two different pans under the car. One is like the belly underside of the pan, and then they have a side pan on the DCT transmission. And my side panel, it's leaking, so I'm also getting that done. And the reason of why I haven't done it is because all that stuff is super expensive, and I just was putting it off until I thought it was a good time to do it. I was going to do all these fixes myself, but I honestly don't want to mess around with the transmission. It's not super complicated, but it's a little bit hard. It's a little difficult, and I don't have no experience with the transmissions at all. So I'm gonna have my boy Thomas take care of it. He's done a lot of my maintenance on this car, and I trust him with the car. And a couple days ago, I got my my shipping box from ECS Tuning with everything that I'm gonna need for this car. And let me show you guys everything. Alright guys, so this is the ECS box that I got. It's hecka big because there's a lot of things inside. Actually, let me take everything out of the box and put it on the table so I can show you guys everything that's on there. Alright guys, so this is everything that I got from ECS Tuning. I got 7 liters of the DCT transmission oil. Since we're going to be draining the whole tranny, we're gonna need to fill it up completely. So it's gonna take us 7 liters of this oil, as well as one of the filters for the transmission, and this is the transmission suction filter as well. And for the tranny, we also need this gasket right here. It's the underside panel for the transmission, and this one is the Megatronic unit gasket, which is the side panel that I was telling you guys that it's the one that is leaking. So I'm going to replace both of them as well. This right here, it's the fill drain plug for the transmission. This is the drain plug for the transmission. And I think that's about it for the transmission. I also got the left and the right valve cover gaskets for the car, since just one of them is leaking, so might as well just do both. And when you do those, you also want to do this, which is the spark plug tubes, because these have a plastic seal that whenever you move the covers themselves, these sometimes rip or like they just open up, and then you're gonna start getting oily spark plugs. So we don't want that. So we're gonna get those replaced, and the spark plugs. So we're getting the NGK spark plugs. These are supposed to be the best ones for your M3. So we got 8 of them, each 4 on each packet, to make sure that the car runs good. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about this right here. So if I remember correctly, this thing, it's called the fuel tank valve breather valve. There you go. So yeah, so this is the fuel tank breather valve, which pretty much regulates the air that it's on your fuel tank when you start the car and when you fill up. So sometimes when this valve is not working correctly, you're gonna get like a rough idle that is gonna like jump back and forth or up and down when you fill up the car, and then that happens to me a lot. So I'm gonna be doing the valve as well, and to hopefully make sure that fixes the issue. So let me get all this packed up for Thomas, and I'll catch you guys when he gets here. And what is up, guys? What is going on? So what are we doing today? Well, let me start by saying that I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a long time. Reason being is that I went back to school and I'm taking 14 units, 4 labs, class work, and 1 internship. So with that being said, I really have any free time, and today I'm kind of rushing this one. I have a class at 4. It's 2 o'clock at the moment, and say I have no watch, but I know what time it is. Yeah, so I got class at 4 again, and then I have a quiz 6. So right now, what are we doing right now? Ignore the mess in the garage. So I'm gonna be watching the STI and the M3. It's been raining non-stop here in Cali, and look at that. Yeah, that's crazy. And my brother just came back from the snow yesterday, so this thing is completely filthy, super bad. So I'm gonna give it a wash right now, and I'll be adding some stickers to it right here in the back. Just one big sticker. For mine, I'll be adding a big sticker right there. You guys see what's up. And from the previous video, I think you guys saw that I went ahead and got a custom frame, so I'm gonna be putting that on. I already picked it up. I got the same ones for my brother. It's super dusty, but his is only pure carbon. He didn't want no custom anything on it, so I respect that. We also went ahead, got one for the front. Fitment is super good. It looks awesome. But yeah, besides that, nothing's new. Actually, I busted my lip. As you guys can see, that thing is done. And from the top, it doesn't look bad. But let me go ahead and show you guys to the bottom. You guys see that? There's no bottom. Everything just went flying on the freeway. So I'm gonna go ahead, wash both of them real quick. And oh yeah, the M3 is back from the shop, well, from my friend's shop, house, whatever. He changed the valve cover gaskets as well as the timing cover gasket, spark plugs, and the DCT service side panel as well as under panel, new oil, new filters, all that good stuff. Car runs good now, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get this going. Alright guys, I just finished the STI, and man, it looks so good. Yeah, I still gotta do the M3. Then I don't know if you can see, but the M3 looks horrible. But yeah, so the STI is done. It's all good to go now. I just gotta add the sticker that my brother got. Let me show you. So this is what he got. For those of you that speak Spanish, he got this Papa Pitufo sticker. So I'm gonna put this on the back, on the bumper. And the cool part about this sticker is that it's actually reflective, so at night it'll look like a light, just like the headlight. So let me go ahead and put this on and show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so I just finished putting in the sticker, and wow, let me tell you guys some things. This thing looks good. It was probably the most difficult sticker that I ever installed, and trust me, I have done a lot. But let me show you guys what it looks like. I like it, it looks pretty nice. Alright, now that the STI is all clean and looking good, I need to clean the M3. Yeah, so let me move it back to the middle and wash it. Well, actually, oh, sorry. Actually, it's 4 o'clock. It's about, damn. Alright, cool. So it's about to be 4 o'clock. So let me move the car back to the middle, and I'll see you guys after class. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since I washed the cars. So actually I just had this car washed by my boy at his shop. But yeah, so going back to everything right here. So as you guys know, the car is back from getting all these things fixed. So let me start by showing you guys the oil for the tranny. So this right here is the old oil. I don't know if you guys can see the camera picks it up. This oil is completely black. So that was the oil that was on the tranny. I gotta go throw that away. But yeah, the oil was crusty, and who knows when was the last time the tranny oil was done on this thing, or probably was never done. I don't know, but it's done. All these right here are the tranny gaskets, the valve cover gaskets, as well as the timing cover gasket. We ended up doing the timing cover baskets as well because we were already there, and it just ended up being probably like another $100. So these right here are the timing valve cover gaskets, and as you guys can see, you guys hear that? This thing is completely shot. Literally all the gaskets were shot, so might as well, everything's done, all looks good. And let me show you guys my old spark plugs. The old spark plugs were shot. You guys see that? They all burned. They were bad. So yeah, new spark plugs, new spark plug tubes. We got a new fuel tank breather valve, I believe that's what it's called. So that's done, and we got to get new bolts for the valve cover gaskets because these grommets right here, so what happens when you put them on, these they get compressed, and that's how everything gets sealed. So some people don't change these because they're pretty pricey. The whole kit of 24 bolts was like, I think it was like $140, I think, for 24 bolts. But when you don't do those, a lot of times when you reuse them, your your valve cover gaskets start leaking again because those things don't seal correctly. So might as well get everything done right correctly. So that's how the car looks as of right now. And I don't know if you guys remember, again, a while back I got a new frame for my plate, and I went to my friends to get it customized. So let me open it, guys, and show you guys what it looked like and what I ended up getting on it. So boom, right here is what it says. So I got the M on the top, and then at the bottom I had to do the tuna nut crust because you guys know Fast and Furious. So we got that, so I'm gonna throw that on, and as well as I got these let me show you guys this sticker. You guys can even see, hold up, yeah, it's right here. Oh, there you go, guys. Yeah, so okay, it's a Casper. So as you guys remember, I told you guys that my friend told me that I should name the car Casper. So we got a Casper, so we're gonna put it, I don't know if I want to put it on the middle or on the side or anything,
But let me figure it out, guys. Let me put these two things on and I'll show you guys what it looks like after.